22 million more uninsured Americans over the next decade. And that figure may further complicate efforts to pass the bill later this week. Negotiations are in full swing on Capitol Hill as Republican leaders and the White House try to win support for their plan to repeal and replace Obamacare.
You move it this way and this group doesn't like it. You move it a little bit over here. You have a very narrow path. And honestly, nobody can be totally happy.
At least 5 Republican senators have said they cannot vote for the bill as is, and more are on the fence. Moderates like Maine Senator Susan Collins say they're concerned about funding cuts for Medicaid recipients.
I want to wait to see the CBO analysis, but I have very serious concerns about the bill.
While conservatives say it does not slash enough of the Obamacare tax credits put in place to help people buy insurance.
The Obamacare subsidies in this bill are actually greater under the Republican bill than they are under the current Obamacare law. That is not anywhere close to repeal.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell wants a vote this week, leaving some in his caucus concerned they're rushing the process.
We don't have information. I don't have the feedback from constituencies who will not have had enough time to review the Senate bill. We should not be voting on this.
The first procedural votes on the bill could come as early as tomorrow. President Trump sent out a tweet this morning saying Republicans are working hard to get the votes without the help of Democrats. He then signaled he may move on if the bill fails, writing perhaps just let Obamacare crash and burn.
Meanwhile, many people who have insurance through the Affordable Care Act worry they will no longer be insured, and new research released within the hour says not having health insurance puts people's lives at risk.
Health reporter Stephanie Stahl is here to explain this new study. Stephanie?
That's right, Jessica and Joe. This research was released just about a half an hour ago. It says that there is strong evidence now that health insurance helps save lives.
You want these?
Sarah and Fred Zorn have struggled for nearly a decade to find and keep health insurance.
Drop.
Fred has a pre-existing condition, inflammatory bowel disease.
When I didn't have insurance, I was so much more stressed about the fact that I didn't have some kind of backup behind me that it actually caused me to have worse symptoms.
New research says having health insurance reduces the risk for death. The study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine reviewed several previous studies.
People get to see the doctor or nurse practitioner and get their health problems taken care of. If you don't have health insurance, you're unlikely to get treatment for your diabetes or your depression.
Researchers say about 1 person will die for every 800 people without health insurance in a year. Fred and Sarah finally got coverage through the Affordable Care Act. While Republicans insist their new plan will cover pre-existing conditions and lower insurance premiums, the Zorns are concerned about the future.
I've never been as scared as I am right now because I know what I would lose now.
They're also worried about the cost of Fred's medications, which run tens of thousands of dollars each month.
And today, the nation's largest doctors group, the American Medical Association, came out strongly against the Senate Republican health care bill. They say that lower and middle income patients will be exposed to higher costs. And also the AMA in this statement said the bill violates their oath of first do no harm.
All right, we will see what happens, Stephanie. Thank you.
Thank you. Children's Hospital of Philadelphia joined today together with community groups and others to express concern over the proposed health care legislation. Parents, medical professionals, and educators talked about the importance of protecting Medicaid for children. They say cuts could be devastating. Those in favor of the health bill say states would have more control over how to spend the money and that Medicaid will continue to grow, albeit at a lower rate.
A violent robbery is caught on camera in New Orleans.